What do you think when earlier in the story when after the king's daughter sees the reflection of his hair in her room when he's down the garden, uh, and by the way, Garden of Eden, if you want to think of that that commonality, but he picks her flowers and then he is met by the gardener when he's ascending the stairs. The gardener says, "How can you take the king's daughter a garland of such common flowers? Go quickly and get another and seek out the prettiest and rarest." And the boy says, "Oh no, the wild ones have more scent and will please her better." So already he knows more, yeah, than his master, sort of. So, but why do you think he brings the wild? Why does she like the wild ones better? I think that's kind of a key to this story, or at least like that's what I've thought before.
Mhm.
There's a lot of like castle and civilization on the one hand, and wildness and nature on the other in this story.
Like I thought I was kind of actually talking about himself in a way, or not like talking about himself, but maybe just kind of hinting at what the princess likes in a man.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
like
They
maybe
are
someone that's
like a representation of
yeah,
himself. He's yeah,
yeah. So
sort of.
yeah, like a man has to have a good balance between both, and like maybe a man that's too sheltered and kind of soft by living in the castle or somewhere highly civilized won't have the kind of develop the masculine attributes of like kind of knowing about the outside world and
That's right.
kind of developing his kind of strengths and masculinity as a man to be also
That's
be
right.
able to protect from the outside and have knowledge of it. So
Yeah, that's right.
uh,
Yeah, the gardener wants him to bring the prettiest and the rarest flowers. So that's like a representation of what the the king's daughter supposedly is. But by bringing her the wild flowers with the scent, it's more like he's bringing a representation of himself. He's showing what she's already got a hint of it, a big hint of it with his hair, and which may represent secret knowledge or, yeah, privileged beginnings or, something special sort of genetically. And now, yeah, he's showing that yeah, he can bring the fecundity and diversity of things that show a like a potential, like multifarious potential from nature that he has. And then, yeah, when he brings his gift, like she wants to see his hair, he won't really show it, but she snatches off his cap. She sees it, but he doesn't really stay long or anything. He's not
yeah.
showing off. He's not debonair. He's not
Mm,
using the language of the Don Juan or anything. And when she offers him the coins, he kind of disdains them. He
mm,
just takes them and tells the gardener, these are playthings for you, for your children.
mm,
And then on the third day, he doesn't even, do you remember that? Like yeah, he would not even have her money. On the third
mm,
day, things went just the same. She could not get his cap away from him, and he would not have her money. So, he gets more sort of integrity about who he is and who he isn't. The who he
mm,
isn't part is like a person who can be bought, who can be
mm,
sort of not trifled with, but what's the idea?
mm.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's not her little toy.
Mm.